right, let's see how the strip looks now.
That's right.
After the coronavirus has hit, Vegas is finally open back up again. I know there's been light traffic this week. This is the first official week of Vegas opening. So let's see how it is. All right, today it's time to cruise the strip.
It's the reopening week.
That's right. As of right now, there are a handful of casinos that are on the strip that have reopened. So we're gonna enjoy this drive to see how Vegas is coming back to life.
Let's go.
So Vegas just reopened last week, and the strip was actually closed to traffic for a good couple of weeks over the last 2 months. So you couldn't even drive down. There's police presence everywhere, and they just wanted people to avoid cruising the strip, basically.
That's right.
So today is a weeknight, so generally speaking, there's less people than usual compared to the weekend. Now, a lot of the stores and restaurants aren't open back up yet either, so there isn't really much reason to cruise the strip. So today is a weeknight, so generally speaking, there's less people than usual compared to the weekend. And it's about 6 p.m. or so it is nighttime, although the sun doesn't really set here till about 8 o'clock during this time of year. Even right now, it is already 90 degrees out. So if you see less people out and about, it's because it's a weeknight. Vegas has just reopened and it's hot as hell. And even though there is less traffic, I am surprised to see the number of cars out on the road right now.
That's right. I thought it's lesser.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot less as well, that we would drive from one stoplight to the next and basically be the only car on the road. Now, in terms of the places that are reopened along the strip, just about every major casino resort you're seeing right now has reopened. The New York, which is a mini replica of New York City with its roller coaster, is open right now.
MGM Grand is open as well.
The big lion out front with the gigantic pillars of green everywhere, they are reopened. We also checked out the Bellagio today. That is reopened. One of the classiest hotels here on the strip.
And Caesar's Palace is open as well.
That's right. And Caesar's Palace is probably one of the biggest casino resorts on the Strip. Right next to it, we have Treasure Island, and Treasure Island is reopened. And across the street, we have the Venetian, which is one of my favorite casino resorts because it's a mini replica of Venice, right down to the gondolas and the gondoliers and the lazy river ride that you pay way too much money for. That's reopened as well.
Reminds you of a video game.
It reminds me of Assassin's Creed.
That's right. In addition, Wynn is also open.
That's right. The Wynn, which is on the northern end of the Strip, is reopened. And further down the Strip, you get Circus, which is more of a family-oriented casino. Probably one of the older casinos here. In my sense, probably the next 10 years will also be replaced. Now, the one thing I would say that if you are deciding to come visit Vegas is that it's probably worthwhile to rent a car now. Usually, I tell people to avoid renting a car here in Vegas because it's just so easy to get around via taxi or tram or Uber or even just walking. But now that casinos are waiving the parking fees, it might be worthwhile renting again just for the convenience.
You have no idea how I'm so excited with the parking fee being free.
That was one of the banes of my existence, paying 20 bucks to park. And it's great because the summertime it's hot. So even just standing outside for 10 minutes waiting for a ride feels like pure hell. So hey, go ahead and rent that car and drive the Strip.
Yeah.
The other thing that I did notice as we're driving around is that there sure seems to be a lot of construction projects that are going on right now. In particular, I cannot wait for the Resorts World Vegas to open up, which is supposedly still on track to reopen in 2020, later this year.
Ooh.
That's right. We're looking forward to this one because this one is going to have an Asian-themed casino.
Uh-huh.
So as you can see here, Vegas is slowly and ever so surely coming back alive again. It actually is a great time to visit because it's much cheaper right now to get a room. There's a lot less people out. Even though some of the staples of Vegas that I love, like the buffets, the restaurants, the shops, are not open yet, the fact that you can enjoy Vegas without a crowd is a very rare opportunity. It's one of those things that probably will never happen again in your lifetime. So come out and enjoy it because it's beautiful to explore without having to wait in line for things and to pay exorbitant fee for things. We definitely been hit hard in the last couple of months. Over $4 billion in revenue was lost because everything shut down. So we're just happy to see life finally come back to the city. The city of sin needs sinners. And I can't be the only one here in town to commit these sins if the city is to thrive. Enjoy your time here in Vegas.
Absolutely. And don't forget, please comment down below if you enjoyed this video and make sure you subscribe to our channel.